Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, Danny Stewart for BassJapanDirect.com here with another Naked Sound review. And what you just heard there at the beginning, short clip, was this Dragonfly. This is their new Central Line series. It's actually been out for about a year, but I've just been given permission to export these, which is good. Originally, they were only made for the domestic market, but now they've got permission. As long as you're exporting, I can sell them. So they're a bit low on stock at the moment. Another run is probably going to be done in a few months' time, and should have some 5 strings in that one. But it's a really nice bass. It's just a modern jazz bass. It's a little simpler circuit-wise than their standard series, and it just has a simpler body. It's just got more kind of traditional contouring. The body is a little bit smaller than your standard jazz body. Like if I look at this, oh no, that's a precision. I do beg your pardon. If I look at this, it's just marginally thinner, slightly thinner top horn. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty close to a traditional size and shapes, just slightly smaller. That's all. But yeah, it's a great build and very good sound as well. The preamp is slightly different to their standard range, which has the DFP3. This is called the DCP3. So it's slightly different tuning in terms of where the mid and treble range is. So the bass is there, and that's your mid, but the mid is kind of just lower mids, and then the treble has some higher mids on it. It's quite rich in the mids there, and then you've got your master tone on top of that. So that's just taking everything out and then putting it all back in again. But the rear pickup tone is wonderful. And what I like to do is just on this preamp, because I think it's got a perfect rear pickup tone. By the way, that's 70s spacing. I think that's 70s spacing. It looks like it to me. Yeah, that looks like it's more than. Yeah, it is. It's 80 millimeters between the pickups. So, yeah, 70s spacing. So what I like to do is just take the master tone down, and you get this. It's lovely. Yeah, it's got a lovely rear pickup tone. It's pretty much ideal. I mean, to me, it sounds kind of similar on the rear pickup to their normal Fat J4 with the other preamp, but this doesn't have a mid switch, which is interesting. I think what Harry has done is he's he's basically shifted the mid power more onto the treble, and he's just left it so that you can open up the tone with the master tone there. There's no push or pull switch there, so that's your active passive switch. So it's a bit simpler. The pickups are also slightly different to yeah, these pickups are called the DJB4. So they are slightly more reserved. The sound is a little bit more reserved than the other Dragonfly models. Like a Fat J4 will have slightly maybe hotter pickups. These are more like your standard impedance for a modern jazz bass. So to me it's kind of similar in playability and sound to like maybe your Exotic or something like that. The Exotic without the Lindy Fralins, but with the vintage raw pickups. So let's go balanced and just check it with everything dialed up. So it's got a nice punchy slap tone there. And if you scoop out the mid, that's with the mid full, and then if you scoop out the mid, so yeah, and then you've got your passive mode too. So that's passive. Back to active. And if you set everything at notch, so this is tuned so that it does boost slightly when you turn the preamp on. That's different to the regular Dragonfly, like the Fat J for example. That is set completely, it's set completely exactly the same as being passive. Sorry. So that's a difference. And then if we go on the front pickup, let's just boost the bass and lower mid and have the tone completely rolled off. Add the treble, and we've got the master tone full up as well. So yeah, it's got a kind of, I find it's quite a reserved sound. It's not as aggressive as the regular Dragonfly. So it's nice though. I like it. It sounds great for recording. It's very clean. And you just plug it in, turn everything up, and it sounds, I think it sounds ideal with everything up balanced, you know. It's just a great recording tone. And then of course in passive mode with the tone down, quality is fantastic as always. Perfect fit and finish, high quality materials, beautiful older body, beautiful Pal Ferro fretboard, stunning fretwork as usual, just as good as any of the other Dragonfly. It's just a bit simpler, that's all. It's just a bit simpler, and it's got slightly different character. So yeah, I just wanted to introduce that to you. The hardware is the same, and the price is just a smidgen cheaper, not that much cheaper, you know. So a little bit more affordable than say a Fat J, which would cost. It's only a matter of $100 or so different, like $150 different. That's it. So, but yeah, it's nice, and I love the decal as well. They got a new decal on this one for this series, which is kind of like a cursive. Very nice. Anyway, that'll do it, guys. Thanks again for watching another Naked Sound review. If you do find my videos useful, or in any way you just like them, then give them a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, please. It all helps. Alright guys, I'll see you again for another one soon. Cheers.